Good morning. In the last class, we discussed about LED and LCD topics. In those topics, we discussed both constructions, LED, LCD constructions, and working principles of LED and LCD. And its VI characteristics, LED VI characteristics, and LCD VI characteristics discussed in the last class. And in this class, we discuss about the LED applications and the LCD applications. Recap. In the previous classes, you have learnt about construction, working characteristics, applications, and comparison of LED and LCD. That we discussed in the last class. Objectives. And completion of the period, you would be able to understand the application of LED in discrete displays, dot matrix, 7 segment displays, and we discussed the entire basic things of LED. Construction, VI characteristics, working principle, symbol, discussed. Now we are discussing applications of LED. Recap. It is a recap We know about light emitting diode LED, and now you would learn about the applications of LED in dot matrix and 7 segment displays. What is LED? What are the materials used in LED? It is the recap. Seven segment display using LEDs. Seven segment displays using LEDs. This seven segment display is used to display any number from 0 to 9. It has, it shows number 8. In that number 8, this number 8 is formed with 7 lines. Hence it is called as 7 segments display. That is, the 7 segment displays are available in ICs like which is shown in figure. In 7 segment displays, a single LED is used for each segment. The segment can be turned on or off to get desired numeral or digit. These 7 segments are connected to each pin, which is shown in the figure. Each segment is connected to different pins. the 7 segment display using LEDs. The standard sequence is with a segment A at the top, then around clockwise for B, C, D, E, and F, with segment G at the center. When all segments are on, the digit formed is 8. When only the center segment is off, the digit formed is 0. Like that, when particular LED on and others remaining off, that is formed as separate digit. We can find all numbers in 7 segment displays from 0 to 9. The writing pattern is simplified by making one terminal common to all LEDs and other terminals corresponds to different segments. The LEDs in 7 segment display may be connected in common anode LT 542 or common cathode LT 543 configuration. Common anode type display requires an active low or current sinking configuration for code converter circuitry. The common cathode type requires an active high or current sourcing output circuit. Here the figure shown is common anode and cathode LED. Here towards common anode connection, four LEDs are shown, and towards common cathode connection, four LEDs are shown. All diodes all four diodes at common anode side arranged in parallel configuration, and at common cathode side four diodes are arranged in parallel connection. Five into 7 dot matrix using LED. Here there are 5 columns and 7 rows. Hence it is called as 5 into 7 dot matrix using LED. Here in this, the terminals are represented as bottom side Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5. And here X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6, X7. That a matrix is formed in that each matrix LEDs are arranged in that each unit formed as square in that one LED is arranged. They formed as rows and columns as shown in figure with the diode LED diodes. dot matrix display using LEDs. Alphanumeric characters can be displayed using dot matrix. With an LED at each dot location. We can compare above figures, which is shown 5 into 7 dot matrix with squares. It has 7 rows, 5 columns. The same is compared here with the x1 to x7 lines and y1 to y5 lines that can be compared here. They formed as a square, dot squares. The above diagrams are similar to each other. In place of square, which are formed as dot matrix, we keep LEDs. Five into 7, 5 into 8 and 7 into 9 are commonly used dot matrices for display of characters. Common anode or common cathode connection of dot matrix displays are an economical. XY array connection is economical and can be extended vertically or horizontally using minimum number of wires. Summary. In this class, you have learnt about LEDs one of the most important display device. Under forward biased condition, LED is capable of emitting light. A 7-segment display employs 7 LEDs and is most widely used display device. Dot matrix display has more elements to display, that is alphanumeric characters. This is the summary. This all about the LED. We go for quiz. A light emitting diode is A. Option A, display device. Option B, storing device. Option C, Zener diode. Option D, voltage regulator. In this, we can eliminate easily which are not applicable for this. It's not voltage regulator. It is not formed with Zener element. It can't store information. So, remaining option is option A. For this, answer is display device. Option A is the right answer. A light emitting diode is a display device. Next quiz. An LED causes emission of light due to option A, emission of electrons. Option B, Generation of electromagnetic radiation. Option C, conversion of heat energy into light energy. Option D, photovoltaic effect. For this, option A is the right answer. Emission of electrons is the right answer. Next, frequently asked questions. Write about the displays using LEDs. Explain a 7-segment display, LED display. Or question can be asked like this also. Show 5 into 7 dot matrix using LEDs. Such question can be asked. So, in this class, mostly we focused on applications, how dot matrix is formed, and how that connections are given when particular LED is acting as a square element in the dot matrix, and the connections are given with wires making as Y1 to Y5 lines and X1 to X7 lines, and all diodes are arranged in that square unit. Each square unit is represented with one diode, that is LED. So we studied that. And we know already, we studied what is LED, why do we go for LED, and what is the working principle of LED, with what material these LEDs are constructed. We know already, when we discuss about the basics of LED, We know that LEDs are formed with special elements, with special material, which we can say they are called, those materials are gallium arsenide, gallium phosphide, gallium selenide. Such materials are used, then only it can emit the light in different colors. For a different material, different colors are generated. Some materials gives red color emission and some material gives green color emission. It depends on the material used, which we discussed in the last class already. And we know that is the LED is operated under forward bias condition. Then only it can act as emitting diode. It can emit the light into the outside. Otherwise, if it is operated in reverse bias condition, the LED cannot work, and it means the LED cannot emit the light when it is operated under reverse bias condition. Hence, all LEDs are operated under forward bias condition only. When we study the reverse bias characteristics of LED, its VI characteristics under reverse bias condition is similar to the ordinary diode. When it is operated under forward bias condition, electrons gets activated and the newly formed electrons, newly created electrons jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level orbit. Then energy is radiated or energy is emitted in the form of light. It is general phenomena which occurs in an atom. The same principle is used here to emit the light. If in place of special material which we are using like gallium arsenide, gallium phosphate, if we use germanium silicon, when electron jumps from higher energy level orbit to lower energy level orbit, energy is radiated in the form of heat, not in the form of light. Hence, we use unique material for LED. When we use these materials, the energy will be emitted or radiated in the form of light. And the VI characteristics of LED, similar to the ordinary diode, below the cut-in voltage, it cannot conduct, it cannot radiate energy or light, it cannot emit the light into the outside. So, we need to give more than cut-in voltage. Thereafter, thereafter, as voltage increases, the current increases. As current increases, light intensity of the diode increases. So these are the applications we discussed, and the basic principle also we discussed in today's class, and why it emits the light in color, and why other devices not emits the light, we discussed in today's class with applications of LED. And in next class we discuss with new topic